being. He's not of this earth. All right. Say what we do for. Yeah, we good. So Salaki. All right.
But you know, like you said, their technology, they make, post themselves proud in it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and then they got technology where they're able to see almost everything. Hey, but they can't. Like you said, the Lord sees into the mind. What's that? Hebrews 4:12.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yep.
Cut and not only is it he's seeing, your thoughts, hey, he's cutting them deep. Even to the marrow. You know.
Hebrews 4:12.
Hey, it hurt.
Let me get that then. And then you can go back to Joel, because I know we didn't finish it. I got Hebrews 4:12, and it reads. It says, "For the word of God is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart."
The thoughts and intents of the mind. Like brother said earlier in the lesson. He's not only judging your thoughts, but the intent. You making plans to do wickedness. He said they devise mischief upon their beds. Hey, look, the Lord is judging you before you even do it. So you really setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. Verse 13, "Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do."
And just like the last verse just said, his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You can't get around it.
So everything is naked, open to the Most High.
Yeah. You can't cover yourself.
Yeah. You can cover yourself with this truth. You can cover yourself with the wisdom. That's the only way you cover yourself.
Well, hey, that's the only reasonable covering.
Yeah.
It ain't going to a church, but
didn't say. You got people say that when I left the church, I found God. Ain't that the truth?
You still want that Amos
3:6? Hebrews 1:1. Well, Joel, back in Joel, because like we're saying, man, it's a calling out, and only the elect. We already know right offhand who's going to receive this message and who is not. 2, I think he's. I don't know if you left off at 13.
12. This is back in Joel chapter 2, verse 12. Therefore also, now said the Lord, turn ye even to me with your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping and mourning, and render your heart and not your garment, and turn unto the Lord your power, and he is gracious and merciful, and slow to anger, and great in kindness, and repented him of evil. For who knowing if he return and repent, and shall leave a blessing before him, behind him, even a meat offering, a drink offering unto the Lord their power. Blow the trumpet, O Zion, sanctify a fast, call a solemn assembly.
Solemn assembly, yeah. And that's what, through the Spirit, that's what we're doing. Not just physically, but in our spirits.
Yeah.
It
says, gather the people, sanctify the congregation.
Right, and that's what us Israelites, those that are set up to teach, that's what we're doing. Right. We are told to call our people. And that's why we're, us being out there on the highways and byways is alone. All right, alone. We're fulfilling that. Go ahead.
It says, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children, and to those that suck breast, that the bridegroom go forth from his chamber.
Mm-hmm. And that bridegroom is Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. Go ahead.
It says, and the bride out of her closet,
Mm-hmm.
and let the priests and the ministers of the Lord weep before the porch
And the altar.
and the altar.
And so that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. We're supposed to be gathering all our people. And what we're supposed to have, you know, we supposed to have this. I don't want to use the word solemn. It's a solemn, making up a word, but we're supposed to be solemn. We're supposed to be serious. We're supposed to be repentant. All right, and we're supposed to wake our people up, man.
Yeah.
Lack of a word, lucky.
It says, and spare thy people, O Lord, and give not thine heritage to reproach.
Right, and so the ultimate reproach, being that we live in the times that we live in, is pretty much death and destruction, man. Especially in these times. Go ahead.
It says, and the heathen should rule over them.
Right.
Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their power?
Mm-hmm. Right. So we don't want to be in a position, where this is happening. Because we already, have in this predicament. The Lord is redeeming us, and He's brought us back, and we have taken away that reproach, so to speak. We're not getting caught up in what's going on to the majority of our people.
Right.
Whether they be getting gunned down in the street by the police unlawfully, excessive aggression by these Edomite cops, just cops in general, because they're sold into the establishment. They're about the establishment. Go ahead.
It says, then will the Lord be jealous for his land.
See, which in actuality, and He is jealous over His land, but and His people as well. Go ahead.
And pity his people.
Yeah.
Yea, the Lord will.
And so we got imposters in that land right now as we speak. So the Lord is jealous over His land. Why? Because the elect have, came and made their sacrifices and prayed and fasted, and that's what type of spirit we come in. Okay, so the Lord is jealous over the land. All right, and He's gonna pay. He's gonna pay. Our enemies a visit, so to speak. All right, Salaki, go ahead.
It says, yea, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, behold, I will send you a corn. It's like I will send you corn and wine and oil, and he shall be satisfied therewith.
Mm-hmm.
And I will no more make. It's like I will no longer make you in a reproach among the heathen.
Yeah.
And I will remove far off. It's like I will remove far off from you the northern army, and I will drive unto the land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east, toward the east sea, and and his hinder part toward the uttermost sea.
All right, hold on, let me get Matthew. You can cut that and then get Micah 2 and 3. No, Amos 9 and 8, and then get Micah 2 and 3.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right. America. Okay.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yeah. All right, but they're by way of thermonuclear destruction. Okay, so the Lord's eyes is upon the sinful kingdom, and we just express how the Lord, how He is, He basically everything is naked and open to Him, and He sees everything that's going on within the society. All right, go ahead.
And I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob,
Right.
said the Lord.
Right, so the Lord is going to destroy this place, but He's not going to utterly destroy His people. Okay? Micah 2 and 3.
It says Micah 2 and 3. It says, Therefore, thus said the Lord, Behold, against the family I do devise an evil.
Go up, start at 1. Slack. And then we're going to close out on, after we finish making our points.
Okay. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, Woe unto them that devise iniquity. That devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, and that's Esau, Edom. Okay? They devise iniquity and what it say?
It says, Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, and that's the so-called white man. All right, and they're all into creating wickedness, creating iniquity. Okay, and they push it throughout the whole earth. It's like,
and going back to what we read in Job, and in the vision in the night, and he says the instructions of men. Verse 2. So I can finish. It says, "Woe unto them," and practice like, "Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it,
right,
because it is in the power of their hand."
Right, and that's Esau. Okay, they bring forth laws, they bring forth regulations that are, and really, they're just wicked. Okay, they bring forth mischief by way of law, to catch people up in snares, All right, so they can basically make, because they just have the power to do so. Okay. Scriptures say they weigh the violence of their hands in the earth, so they continue to do evil because it's in their power to do so. They continue to produce more wickedness and iniquity because it's in the power of their hand to do so. And there's nobody stopping them or confronting them. But now they're being confronted, and the Lord is allowing them to do, what they do. Only He now will let until they be taken out of the way as
right. That's second Thessalonians. This is verse 2. It said, "And they cover the fields and take them by violence."
Right, and that's Esau, right, through his American military industrial complex, taking people's resources so they can fuel their technology, fuel their industries. Keep going.
"In the house and take them away, and oppress a man in his house, and even a man in his heritage."
Right. All right, and that is a so-called white man. Their track record proves it over and over again. When you look at the footprint that they left in the earth, time and time again, you find and you see the so-called white man taking people out of their own homelands. All right, and even starting with you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans 400 years ago, 1620. All right, 1490s, late 1490s. All right, taking a man's heritage, his household, killing, raping, robbing, and pillaging. That's the footprint that Esau have left in the earth. You so-called white people, and you're proud about it. Okay, you're supposed to be proud about it, I suppose. You're supposed to be proud about doing the most heinous, wicked, terrible thing in the earth.
And if he ain't
that's fine,
If he's not the wicked, who is he?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you said, the track record. Who is he? Who else? Ain't nobody else has done as much wickedness as he has.
Right. That's right.
It says back in Micah chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "Therefore, thus said the Lord, Behold, against the family."
Against this family.
It's like against this family. It's like against this family do I devise evil.
Right. So against this family have I devised an evil. All right. And so you people that's joining hands with these people, in fact, let me get that. Because you joining hands with these people, the Lord has devised evil against them. Why? Because of the things that they're doing in the earth. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
That's right.
And in the day,
this time is evil, and that's the point. And that's why people should wake up. There shouldn't be no a lot of people justify the wicked for reward. A lot of people justify the wicked, but if you hold hands with these wicked people that the Lord has devised evil against, all right, you're going to be caught up in the same thing or the same destruction that they're going to be in. All right, go ahead.
it says, in that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say,
that's why we out there on the highways and byways. When we stand up and when we call you so-called white people the devil, it ain't because we just made the shit up. It's because you being the devil, and that's that doleful lamentation. All right, go ahead.
And say, we be utterly spoiled. He had changed the portion of my people.
Yeah.
Who had removed it from me.
Yeah, changed the portion of my people. So, hey, we always say this: that Esau has created you Negroes through social engineering. So the black man that you seen today, is a direct result of you so-called white people's rape, robbing, pillaging, murdering, forcing your ways on others. Okay, go ahead.
How had he removed it from me?
Right.
Turning away, he had divided our fields.
Yeah.
Therefore, thou shalt
taking our land.
Okay.
In Ezekiel 36:6, it tells you that. In fact, get that. I got this Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Okay. So no matter, it doesn't matter if you join with these people. All right. If you want to be right along in this society, getting along with these so-called white people, it ain't nothing wrong with being peaceable with all men. But the whole thing is, when you join hands with an oppressive establishment, all you do is continue to perpetuate the same the same ways and the same destructive ways. All right, and you promote it. And so if you join hands with these devils, okay, all right, you're gonna go through the same judgment that they got set up. All right. So it doesn't matter. You can try to save the so-called white man as you want, all you want, but he has a judgment from on high, which we can't control. It's out of our hands. Go ahead.
So Ezekiel 36:6.
Yeah, starting 4, it says, talking about them taking our land.
This is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 4.
36:4.
Sorry, 36, verse 4. It says, therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord of power, unto the mountains, and unto the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, and to the desolate waste, and to the cities that are forsaken, where becometh the prey and desolation to the the residue of the heathen round about it. Therefore said the Lord, thy power, surely